Okay, we're
Hello,
live.
hello.
Okay, so yeah, like we were talking, this could be a problem because we've had time changes and Europe is different, Mexico's different, everybody's different. So we'll just wait and see who comes to play with us today. Let me see.
I hope
I
we
know
will
that
have
that
some guests today.
I hope so. Let's see what we
Well, in
got.
Mexico it's 10 o'clock, so maybe they are they are not
Awake.
sleeping like me at 7 o'clock.
Hey, we aren't going to talk about falling asleep. Well, I'll never live that one down. Yeah, I think it's going to be a quiet day today. We have one so far. Oh, that's so funny.
Say
Yeah,
hello.
yeah, we're here. We're ready. We'll just have to wait. So, did you see the album that I made?
Yes.
You didn't? Is that just so much fun? I love those cats. I love that whole collection with the cats. I was
Do
screaming. It
you
took me
have
all
the
day
album
yesterday.
next to you?
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe you can show us.
yeah. Let me switch. Uh, there we go. Yeah, I
Oh,
love this.
wow. It's
I know.
beautiful.
I love this thing. But it's just so pretty. It's just everything about it. Like all the little images. I mean, really, how could you not love this thing? And it was funny because when I was looking through the images, I said, oh, I'm going to make an album. And then I thought, on one of the images was one of these cat carriers. So, I
Okay.
said,
Yes.
oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, the light bulb went off, but it was really fun. And the thing is, I put my cat pictures in there, but they're black cats. So you can't always see them, but they're really very pretty in person. See the little eyes? You can just see them glowing. But everything about this, look at I mean, really, it's just the cutest darn thing ever. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I haven't been this excited about, it's like anything. It's like, there's the cat carrier. See? That's the one I
Yes,
made
yes,
it.
yes.
There it is.
I
So
I
yeah.
used to use those carriers, but for my little pug that I had.
Yeah, and you know what? They do have a collection just for dogs. There's one all about dogs. It's a must-have. I mean, really, it's just a must-have. Let me flip back here.
Yes,
Okay.
it's beautiful. I
Oh,
don't know if you see my project today for Pentart. It was
yes, I did.
this
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
I love these crackles.
It's really nice. Yeah, I played
And
with those.
it
Is that the
comes with
fine line crackle? Did you use the fine
it
line
comes
or the regular crackle?
and
That's
this is the
cute.
bunny.
Boy, that is cute.
This bunny was gray when I bought it, but I saw it and I said no, I
Yeah,
don't like gray color, so I painted.
yeah. Hey, that's all you can do it. Sandy, thanks for coming. We were just wondering if everybody was on the same time as we are with the time change. You're going to watch on the TV? Doesn't let you comment. Yeah, are you what? Were you watching it on YouTube? Because I have a hard time sometimes if I watch things on YouTube. You have to
Uh-huh.
actually go into the YouTube app in order for the comments to show up.
Yes,
It was really strange. I'm not always crazy about YouTube,
I don't like
but
too
yeah.
much to watch lives in YouTube. Maybe for cooking, if I want a recipe or something
Yeah, but the
to
lives are
do
very
to watch,
strange.
it's okay. But for lives, YouTube is not my choice. I don't. I want to comment in the comments or to say hello, and in YouTube it's a little bit difficult to chat.
Yeah, it really is. You don't always get to see it. Well, Monica's here. Okay, so Monica, you had a time change too, right? So this is actually later for you rather than Let's see, what time would it be? It's 9 o'clock instead of, yeah.
We are confusing with the time
No,
today.
we're on the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, where is everybody? So, yeah, I'm thinking that we probably missed a lot. But so, what are you going to do today?
Today, I don't know if some of you watch my live for Pentart this week, and I prepared this cover for a big notebook. But
Yeah, I like
today
that.
I'm going to do a little one, but with ITD papers. I love this collection.
Oh, which one is that? The violets?
This is the violet. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I'm
I
going to
think it's
change
going to
the
be pretty.
camera and I'm going to show you the papers and everything.
Okay, great. So
Okay?
you're live today on Pentart this afternoon. Are you on Pentart?
No, no, today no.
Oh,
I
okay.
did I did the live last
The Easter one,
Thursday.
the Easter basket, though. Okay,
Yeah.
no, the Easter basket.
The Easter basket is for just post. Is
Oh,
the
just a
new
post.
post for Pentart.
Okay. Otherwise, I'd have us all tune in to see you. Okay.
But we are in Easter and spring mood.
Oh
In
yeah.
Mexico, it's so hot right now. It's not winter anymore. We
Oh well,
have 31 Celsius at noon,
no,
so it's hot.
it's cold here today. It's raining and it's cold, and it's going to go down to freezing on Thursday
Oh
again.
wow! No,
Yeah.
here we have 31, and right now maybe is 20 something.
Well, I'll switch over the camera here
Okay, I'm
and
going to
let.
change.
Okay. We'll just wait patiently for Blanche. Yeah, Blanche has had a tough week. 86 degrees. Hey Sharon, you got electric today. This is
I
good.
think I think that's
Check it out here.
and I'm going to show you this collection. I love these IT papers.
There you
If
go.
you
You got
want
full screen now so we can see it.
if you want the code is RP035.
Yeah, that's a pretty one. I like the collections. I really do because then they have them, you could get the single papers, but when you have it all together, it's so much easier.
Yes, and it's easy to see all the papers that this collection have here in the
Yeah.
back. When you can see all the papers and they are just beautiful. I'm going to show you. These are
Oh yeah.
great for backgrounds. You have
They are.
flowers, you have phrases and poems. Look
Oh, I
this
love that.
amazing. And this one,
Yes. I
they
like
are
the
very,
small
very
cards.
cute. Yes,
Yeah.
these are very useful. I don't know, for boxes and you can use one of each in each side.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Those
Oh yeah,
flowers, I love ITD flowers. They are great.
they are. I've just ordered some of the new ones. They just came out with new collections. I just ordered them. One was spring, and the other was 3D flowers.
Oh, the 3D flowers are beautiful.
Yep,
And
yep. They're
these
on the
ones,
way.
you can
Oh,
you
yeah,
can use this and oh, there is one more.
just perfect.
This
Okay,
and this is the last one.
that's a
And
great
also,
background.
as I am in Easter spring mood, I'm going to use this one too.
Oh yes,
These bunnies. I love ITD bunnies.
yeah. That was a great set.
Yes. I found another set that ITD sent to me, and in this, this is the shabby chic for spring. They have collections each week, so it's difficult to have all of them.
Well,
But
that's it.
these
Yeah, they do have a lot of releases, so sometimes I have to wait 2 weeks, to get and then order, two at a time.
yes, these are cute because you can find here bunnies, little bunnies,
Oh yeah,
and faces. I love this kind of faces
that's pretty. Yeah,
and flowers and everything. And these are so cute for backgrounds too.
yeah. In the new collection, they had a whole bunch of those little girls, done.
Yes.
They
Uh-huh.
were like the black and white, but then they just tinted a little bit of pink. It was really pretty. I can't wait to get those.
And as I told you, I'm going to work with these covers. And in these covers, the papers that I'm going to use are this one
Mm-hmm.
and maybe this one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to choose one of these bunnies uh, with this circle. And in the front cover, I'm going to put the bunny here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I like it.
So I'm going to start with the bunny, but because in the bunny, I'm going to try to get the crackles. I don't know if with this time I can get these crackles like these ones. These
Okay.
I made these crackles with this product that are the fine line crackle varnish from
Yeah,
Fine
that's
Touch.
that's the
This is
one I was asking you about if you use the fine line. I tried it and I had a little hard time with it. So really
yes,
show
this
how
is
you use that one. Show me how you use that one because maybe I did something wrong, okay?
yes. I used first this one. I let it to dry for maybe a couple of hours, and then I come back and apply this one. And I use my electric oven to
Oh,
dry. And when the oven is hot, I put the piece next to the oven, and it starts cracking with amazing crackles. That's the
okay.
thing that I'm doing. And then I apply this is the antique paste, and
Mm-hmm.
it looks really, really great. For example,
Okay.
I can show you another tray that I did with that crackle. This one was a tray for good vent.
Wow.
I used also the same, the fine line crackle, the
Okay.
the first step, the second step,
Yeah, I did
but
not get
in
that
this
result
one,
at all.
I use the antique paste, but the white one. There are many
Okay.
colors in this antique paste, and you can apply with the crackles. And I don't know if you can see the crackles. I'm looking the crackles in my.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
No, you
they are
definitely see it.
they are great. So it's
Okay.
easy to do, but
So,
to get to crackles, the first recommendation is to let it dry for time, and then if you have your kitchen next to your to your
layer, do you
showroom or
put it
anything,
on pretty thick?
you
Do you put
can
it?
put the piece next to the stove or next to the oven, and you are going to see the crackles really, really fast, like this.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is on the first layer, do you put it on pretty thick? Maybe I didn't have it thick enough.
Uh, Thick that you can see like a little white, but when it's going to start drying, you are going to see again the paper.
Mm,
I'm going to show you in
okay.
the with this. piece.
Yeah, I need help on that one. This is one I need to
Yes,
learn.
the first time that I did it, it was like I want crackles. How I can get those crackles?
So I need to practice. Hi, Sarah. Excuse me.
First, I'm using the acrylic primer from Pentart. You can also use the gesso or the primer from Stamperia.
Okay. And I know I used primer because I was doing it over paper mache egg. So I know I primed it.
Uh-huh.
I know I did that.
Yes, the first time that I tried to use, it's another crackle product from Pentart, I was like, oh no, it doesn't crackles. And
Oh,
I asked Basilis, and he told me, okay, apply more thicker layer and wait, and I was like, oh no, I can't get it.
okay. That must have been it, though. I obviously just did not have enough product on there. It's one of those practice things,
Yes,
So I'll get it. I'll try it again because I've seen such great results with it.
yes. The first time that I tried to do it is I didn't get crackles.
Okay.
That's why I start practicing and giving the projects to the kitchen and,
Okay.
and
That's what
use
the oven.
them.
It started with the
Yes.
oven. Well, Teresa from Decoupage Queen was doing some projects and using the crackle, and it was like, oh, this is great. And of course I had the products already, so I said, well, I'm going to try it, and it didn't work, and I was like, oh, I knew there was something I was missing. Where'd you get those covers from? Is it from a journal?
From notebooks,
Oh, okay.
I can use notebooks. This is like French
The
style,
spiral.
and the other one was the professional style that we use here in Mexico.
Okay.
And you can change the notebook, and the covers are going to be useful again.
Oh, all right.
These are MDF covers.
Ooh.
Some stores here in Mexico that has the laser machines used to cut this kind of covers.
Okay.
Also, I sometimes they use these covers like this. I'm going to show you.
Yeah, Sharon, those ostrich eggs are beautiful, aren't they? They're not inexpensive either.
In Mexico, they are very common. This kind of notebooks,
Oh,
like this one, it has like three covers. This one that it's like I don't know how to say it in English. In Mexico, it's a vitral,
mm-hmm.
and you paint this one, and then you apply like polyester, and then you apply this one,
Oh, that's cute.
and you have the back one, and here you have the notebook,
I'll
and
be
you
darned.
can change this and the notebook and put a new notebook.
Yeah, that's a neat idea.
I have one of the notebooks done. For example, I did this one,
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty.
and I did the back. And as you can see, this is the first layer. I
Mm-hmm.
painted all in black, and this has paper, and this is with acrylics, and then you glue the first layer,
Wow.
and it looks like this.
Oh, that's nice. There is so much stuff out there. I swear. Too much stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, too many choices.
A lot of small stores here in Mexico used to do that kind of notebooks. They sell them and you can buy and paint it or apply papers like in the last one.
That would almost be something kids could do. Customize their own little notebooks.
Yes. And they can do a lot of images for example, they used to use a lot of images from Disney or flowers or
Yeah, I could see
anything.
that.
Uh, that's the boring part of
Yeah,
the
that's all
life.
right. It's the necessary part.
Just sometimes I did some steps in advance, but honestly, today, not last night, I was like, okay, I have a life tomorrow. What am I going to do?
Sarah's working on her make and takes for Dallas today. We're having to set deadlines so we can get
Oh,
everything posted for Dallas. I mean, it's getting to be that time, and everybody's waiting to see what the courses and the make and takes are going to be so they can make their schedules.
so she's busy today.
Yes, she's busy today. Yes, this was a must do. And I've already been taught. I talk to the teachers almost every day. Every
That
day.
you have to work. I'm waiting.
Well, I know we're having a couple of them will be ready. The new release is on the 17th, so they promised on the 17th I'll have them because then they can show the projects. But we can't do that till they're released.
So I have the primer, and then I'm going to use the bunny. The bunny maybe can be this one. This is too small, so maybe this one is going to be okay.
I like that one. Hi, Sylvia.
And did you take something for breakfast?
Yeah, and there's a roast in the oven, but I had a snack before I came down. So yes, no stomach growling.
We didn't want the special effects today.
I know. I learn. You tell me and I learn.
Nah,
Yeah, I'm not too old to learn.
I'm just applying a little bit of water to coat the rice paper. The
I
quality
think
of
that
these rice papers are really, really great.
they're
You
nice to
can
work with.
see the fibers of the paper in the back.
Yeah.
They are great.
Yeah, I still have some papers. I just haven't even touched them yet. Like I say, yesterday, I said I just can't do anything. My brain was tired, so I came downstairs to make that album. I said, okay, that's fine. I spent all day, and I was so happy. That's the first time in a long time. I just took a whole day. Of course, I cleaned up my craft room a little bit too. That was always a plus.
Yes, when my brain is tired, I start, okay, my table is a mess. I can do something, and then I'm going to to think about the project.
Yeah, no, it was actually kind of fun.
And sometimes when I'm cleaning, it's like, oh, I have this paper. Okay, I can do something with this paper.
Yeah, you find stuff. Well, it was funny on that cat album. There, You get the sheets and the one side is all images and then the other side is like little patterns and stuff. And it was one of those that you really need two pads, if you're going to use the patterns. But then I got
Uh-huh.
to thinking there was one sheet and it was like a pale gray and gray stripe, on the where the images were. And I got to thinking, I said, I think I have some striped paper somewhere. And boy, I went looking, and sure enough, I had, and it even matched the colors. What are the odds on that one? So yeah, I was happy. So I pulled out all those striped papers and used those. Okay, this is the part I want to see. How much do you put on?
This is the decoupage, varnish, and glue because I'm going to put the image right here, okay?
Okay.
Sometimes I see that some ladies only use the decoupage like this, but I used to glue
Oh,
with first the layer in the piece of MDF, and then like varnish, I glue everything.
wow. That probably does a good job because then there's nothing, especially if you're using wood or MDF, it doesn't soak in, with what you put on top. Huh, that's a good tip.
But you can use in any surface. For example, the egg that I show you um, is cardboard MDF. It's, this one is not
Uh-huh.
MDF. This one is cardboard,
Wow.
and I did the same. I applied acrylic primer, then the paper. This is ITD paper too, and then I applied the crackle, the fine line crackle varnish from Pentart.
Okay.
So you can use it in any surface.
All right.
So I'm going to let it dry, and I'm going to glue the rice paper here. We have today 6 ladies watching. Maybe they are like me. I was confused with the hour.
I just had a feeling it was going to be confusing today.
Yes.
I anticipated that, and there's a few more watching. That's okay. You can watch later when you get all rested in. It's Sunday. Put your feet up.
And here I'm going to glue this one.
Okay.
Hi, Katie.
Yeah, from Kathy's from Texas. We love Texas. Texas is really a great state. I swear. I've been there so many times. God, maybe 25 or 30 times. Some of my family lives in Texas. My brother went to school in Texas. It's a great place. It's a big place.
Yes, it was really, really big. It was so sad that the last time that I went there, I just was in the airport and the hotel
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Walmart and Walmart.
In Walmart, yeah. No, there's an awful lot.
But I want to do all my classes, so I didn't went to shops, and that's the reason that I love ITD. They didn't have wrinkles.
I noticed that. It's really nice paper.
Look, no wrinkles. It was so easy. I don't know if you tried some in the past with napkins or no. They were nightmare.
Oh yeah.
I
No,
hate napkins because you have a lot of wrinkles. You try to to do again, and the napkin was ruined, so you have to do with another one. It was like nightmare.
yeah.
Honestly, I hate napkins.
Well, that was the old style, and it was everybody said, "Oh, it's so cheap." You get a $4 or $5 pack of napkins, but you only do one project, so you got all these napkins laying around. Hi, Jill.
Yes, but
No, rice paper's the way to go.
if you ruin 5 or 6 napkins like me, it was like, oh no.
I know. I just cringe when everybody says, "Where can I buy pretty napkins?" Don't buy napkins. Your project looks
Yes.
so much better, anyways.
No, right now I have a box full of napkins, but I don't use them anymore.
Mm-mm. Hi, Helen.
Maybe I can use this part. Yes,
Then you
and
still
I
got a
have
little space
like,
there for another project.
no, honestly, I hate napkins. I'm not going to use napkins anymore.
Don't have to. You've got a pretty big supply of rice papers.
Yes, sometimes when I win the papers from ITD, I was like, oh my God, again.
Yeah.
Or when you gave me some of these papers, it was like, oh, I love them. I love bunnies. I love teddy bears and the flowers. Flowers are amazing.
Yeah. Well, I need to send you some more. You have to make a list for me, and I'll put them in an envelope, not in a box. We learned our lesson. You never did get that box.
Uh, I'm waiting for the box.
Well, it's been since November. I don't think it's coming. A lot of people say, "Oh, how come you don't ship international?" Blanche, you and I can tell them why I don't ship international,
uh,
right?
because it's a nightmare to wait for months.
Or not get it at all.
Well, in Mexico, it's complicated. I don't know if in other countries it's the same, but here in Mexico, it's complicated to try to get the products. For example, I told Cindy, don't send me paints, pastes,
Nope,
anything.
nope, nope. I
And
didn't.
she says, oh, but you like them. Yes, I like them, but costumes are going to say no.
Well,
And
there
it's
weren't
like,
any paints in this one. It was just all paper, and you still didn't get it.
look, it's so easy. No wrinkles.
I know. Life is good. Life is good.
Yes. No, and other thing, I know that here we have a lot of Stamperia lovers, but with Stamperia paper, I can't do this. I have to use the plastic bag and do like this, and they are a little different. And I love Sampria papers too, but for backgrounds, I love this more. I want just flowers, not the whole project and the whole idea, because I don't want to, if I have a beautiful door, I don't want to use the bunny, the flowers, because you are not going to see the door anymore in the paper.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the backgrounds are really they're really nice, and I'm glad they have so many of them. Yeah, Sharon's saying, yeah, to with the napkins, paint the glue, let it dry, blah blah. And you see how easy this is for Blanche. So
Yes,
yeah,
it was really, really easy.
yeah, and put parchment paper, then iron it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it can be done, but
And here, now you know that
that
I
bunny
have
fits perfect.
I'm going to use a little bit of paint, maybe chalk paint, and then I'm going to use again the decoupage varnish glue, and then I'm going to apply the fine line glue,
Okay.
the fine line crackle varnish. I don't like to use a lot of this thing, but in the labs I have to. I'm going to use these colors. These are from Pentart, but you can also use Allegro colors. This is the vintage beige, and maybe this is going to be useful, is the country green color.
Mm,
These are from the Chucky line. It's like
that's a
Chucky
pretty color.
paints. And with the brush, maybe I'm going to use other color. This is the cream white.
Okay. Yeah, I try to watch a lot of those Pentart demos to learn how to use the products. Because there's good products, but you have to learn how to use them first.
Yes, I really love them. I saw that Jill is here. Jill do
Mhm.
great demonstrations too with Pentar products. And Jill's demos are in English too. So because
Yeah.
sometimes is with Hungarians is like, okay, I love the demos, but maybe I want to try to understand the explanations and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's making a nice background. It's pretty. I like that color green. That's a great color.
They are really, really soft colors. I love to use them.
Yeah, I haven't bought any of the paints yet to stock in the store. But I do like their waxes. It's nice to be able to have the waxes again.
Yes, the waxes are amazing too.
Yeah, at least now I can get them, since I couldn't get them from Europe. They wouldn't ship them.
No, the waxes, no?
No, it's a solvent based. So I couldn't get any of the Stamperia solvent stuff.
Oh, that's the problem that we have here in Mexico too. A lot of people want the Ceranticas, but we cannot get them.
Right, and that's exactly it. And that's why, because I buy them from Decoupage Queen, because she's the distributor for Pentarts. Now I can get them all.
Yes.
So that was good news to me.
And she can get the solvent-based products?
Yep. Yeah, they ship them to her on the boat. Takes a
Oh,
while, but she gets them.
like my box.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I say, I've been stocking the Pentart. At least we can get the same product. So when you see the, Tarantica and all those others, it's like, oh, okay, it's the same thing.
My calendar falls.
Uh,
Maybe I can use the paints here too in this part.
oh, good idea. That looks like a perfect match.
Yes, that's why I choose these papers, because they are very similar to the colors that I want to use today.
Mm-hmm.
this idea of the these sets from ITD are great because you can choose any of the papers that they have and they are going to match.
Yeah.
If you have to use 2 or 3 papers of the same collection, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Because sometimes with other brands, you have to see, oh, maybe this one or maybe this one. But with this, as you have, I don't know how many papers they come.
What, in the
They are
pack? There's 11.
10,
It should be
and
11.
one that you can cut, right?
Yeah.
So
No, that's why I say it's a real deal to get that whole pack.
yes, and you don't have to think a lot what
No.
papers are match.
Yeah, yeah, we like that. And ITD also has like regular scrapbooking pads, paper to match all of their wax
Yes,
papers too. Yeah, they're really nice. They're heavy papers. They're really nice.
I have some of them, and they are great. The ones with for example, for Christmas were beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And then they also have those single sheets that are tags.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's the A4 size, and then they're just nothing but tags. So I really like those too.
And also you can match them with the vellum papers.
Yes,
And you
absolutely.
can do, for example, flowers with the vellum papers.
Yeah, that's like I did on that project the other day.
Yes,
Yeah, those
like those,
vellum flowers are really great.
the pink ones, right?
Yep, that was it.
But it's like vintage beige and the other one. So we have the bunny here. And then I'm going to apply another layer of the of this one, the
The glue varnish.
decoupage varnish. Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Does that dry matte or glossy?
This is matte, but they have another one that is the same and it's glossy.
Okay, I like the matte finish. So yeah, that's good.
I always prefer the matte finish, but if you want the glossy, they have another one that it's the same. It's decoupage and varnish glue, but
Okay.
it's glossy. Just the I don't remember, but I think that the
All
color
right.
is the blue one.
Oh, all right. Perfect.
So I'm going to try to cut the papers with the sand paper. Well, I have a sand sponge.
Okay.
And it's easy to use the sand sponge with these ice papers. Let
It does a
me,
nice job. It works pretty fast.
in this part, it's so noisy. Sorry.
That's all right. We know.
No, the phone is so close, so maybe you are listening everything.
You're
So
fine.
this is one, and this is going to be the other one. I'm going to expand again. And then I'm going to apply again the varnish, the decoupage glue for these ones
All right.
to protect the paper, and then you can play with the antiquing paste or the antiquing gels or anything that you want to.
Good. That dries pretty quick too, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to put that on my list.
Which one? The
Right.
decoupage?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Yes,
have that yet.
it dries fast. It helps that, as I told you, here is not cold. Here is
Yeah.
a little bit hot.
Has a lot to do with the temperature too. You're right.
Yeah, I'm sweating right now. And as you can see, no wrinkles.
No wrinkles.
This is why I love these papers.
It's called the simple pleasures in life, really.
Yes,
It's nice that so many simple things make us happy.
it's because when you are struggling with the project, maybe you are going to let it down and they're going to pass few months. The project is going to be incomplete
Yeah, yeah,
because
that's
you're
true.
frustrating.
Oh yeah, I have some of
Well,
those laying around.
that happens to me when I'm frustrating. It's like, oh no, I don't want to work with this anymore.
Yeah. Wait till you're in a really good mood.
And sometimes I have to work really fast with the projects because I have to do the mental projects, the good event projects, the miniature luxury projects.
I know.
So if I'm struggling, if I'm fighting with the with one of those projects, it's like, oh no, I'm losing time.
Yeah, plus you've got your real life. You've got kids and a husband and a house to take care of.
Yes,
I don't know how
in,
you do it.
but you forgot injured kids that go to the hospital each week.
I know.
So this was so fast. And then here, I'm going to dry a little bit. That's important to have all the layers well dried.
Okay.
This one is so cute.
It is adorable. I think I bought the A3 size of those bunnies. I have to go take a look. You know how ITD has the A3 size?
Ah,
And
yes.
yeah, with the smaller images, those are really nice to
I don't
have.
know if you got these papers in this size but they are so good.
I know.
you,
You know what?
do
It's
you
so hard.
remember?
Yeah, it's so hard to ship the big ones.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
got some of them from
yeah,
ITD. And
it's just
they,
very difficult because when Stamperi had the A3 size, I used to just dread
uh-huh.
it because you don't want to wrinkle them, you don't want to fold them. There's just no good way to do it.
Uh, I know that it's difficult but honestly, if I want to do big boxes and big projects, the big papers were so useful.
True, true.
So let me use the fine line crackle varnish. Let this, I want this not to be so hot. Maybe we can use in these parts in the covers the crackle paste from Stamperia,
Oh, the transparent,
and
yeah.
with, let me find my stencils. Okay. It's like I have a lot of things prepared to show you, and then I was like, oh no, I lost them. For example, we can use this stencil. We
Oh,
have bunnies here or birds. This is beautiful.
I like that. Yeah, it's pretty with the garland. Yeah.
Yes. And maybe we can use this one too,
Well,
which
is that from the Rose Parfum collection?
I think so.
Yeah,
Here is the code KSTDQ76.
yeah, that seems about right because those are newer ones. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I found this one in your store. I don't found this one. I don't know if you
Oh
got it.
dear.
This is from the Christmas collection, I think.
You know, it's funny. Sometimes I don't always buy all the stencils because for some reason here in the US they don't sell very well. So some of them
Yes,
I just don't buy.
yes, and this, but you can use any one of these, and maybe
Yeah.
you can use, for example, here with the crackles, the spatula. This is useful if you want to use later for example, the vintage paste.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
it's going to this is going to dry transparent. Uh,
I've always liked that product, the transparent one. And it almost looks like glass when you're done,
yeah.
cracked glass. It's really pretty.
uh, I'm not using it everywhere because, for example, here is going to be the bunny, so I don't want to waste crackle
Right,
paste.
right.
Just here. So, and it's going to dry. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
And here, for example, we can use in this part the bunny. I love to do this kind of covers, and the back part is have to needs to have something
Yeah, you know, you sometimes you
interesting.
forget. You know, the backside is just like, yeah, whatever. But it's
Yes,
nice to have them both.
it's like, for example, in the back covers that I did for Pentart, I know that in this one I have the horse, the flowers, and everything. In this one, it was a big space, so I did this part.
Oh,
So,
so clever.
and you can see both parts and are
Yeah,
interesting.
it's really cute.
I don't know if you can see the bunny, but it's nice.
We will see them pretty soon.
It's like here,
Yeah, you can just see them.
and let me clean the stencil. I don't have my tray with water, but I am going to clean with a baby wipe.
Yeah.
Just remember to clean it.
Yeah, if you don't want to buy a new one, definitely clean it, right?
Yes.
We've learned the hard way, I'm sure. You know, our supplies really cost so much. It's worth it to take care of them.
Yes, and or sometimes they are supplies that the stores have for a short time, and you cannot find them anymore.
Yeah, that's
It's
yeah.
like, for example, Stamperia used to discontinue a lot of the products, so you are not going to find them.
No, they still are discontinuing. As a matter of fact, even on was it Blue Dream? They've already discontinued the single sheets. It's like they come out once and then they get rid of the single sheets. They've done that on several collections now.
So if you love the collection, is
Buy
sorry.
it. Yeah. Yeah, it makes it hard though, because if you're new to Stamperia and you see projects and it's like, oh, I want to make that project. Well, you can't get the products anymore.
It's sad because sometimes we see the stencils or the collections, and for example, in my case, it's like, oh, I'm not sure it's good, but not good enough. And then I see the products, and I think, okay, I need them, and
Yeah,
it's like, oh, so sorry,
that's it.
they are not in the store anymore.
No, it's hard for me to keep things in my shop because you think something's great and you buy a lot of it and then I'll be looking at it for a year or two. That's wrong. It makes it hard.
So these were the stencils that I used from Stamperia, okay? And with the crackle paste transparent from Stamperia. You can use in this step, for example, the modeling light paste, for example, from Pentart or any other paste. They are going to be white when they dry, but they are going to be useful too.
Mm-hmm. In this case, I think I like the transparent crackle. Since you have such a pretty background, it's going to be nice.
And then here I have the bunny, and I'm going to use the first step from the fine line crackle varnish. This is going to be a white component, but when it dries, it's going to be clear.
Okay.
You're going to see.
I'm watching. I want to get this right. I'm going to practice this afternoon. I promise I'm going to try it again.
It's like you have to put a thicker layer. I used to use the brush, not the spatula, but don't
Okay.
spread it too much.
So don't keep going over it, right?
Yes, I try to
And you
do
don't,
only once and not
and
to
same direction.
inside. Yes, I
Okay.
love to do it always in the same direction
Okay. I'm learning.
and not over and over and over, because maybe if instead of thicker layer, you are going to get a thinner layer.
Okay.
Here is easier because the surface is smaller. And as you can see, it's a little bit white.
So you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then this is going to dry, and it's going to be clear. When it's clear, it's ready for the second layer.
All right. Clear and very dry.
Yes. And let me see if I can dry these ones to get the crackles. I don't use to use the heat gun here in this step. Always I stand up and do other things in my house, and then I come back.
Sure. I
But you are
find that
going to
actually,
be very, very bored if I leave right now to do my stuff in my house.
yeah, we'll see in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, tune in at 1. We'll talk about it. Tune in at 2. But with that Stamperia crackle paste, you really can blow air dry it. With the heat gun, it seems to still work.
The crackle. It's drying, and
Okay.
I'm going to apply the other layer of the decoupage glue to protect a little bit the paper, and then I'm going to use um, the vintage antiquing paste.
All right.
Maybe you can do it different. You can apply first the varnish and then the crackles.
Okay, as long as you protect it though, because once you put that vintage paste down, if you've just got straight paper, it'll just absorb right in, and you'll never be able to rub it off.
Yes.
That's the voice of experience talking. We've been there,
The
done that,
mistakes
right?
experience. Maybe you
Oh
can
yeah.
use also
You
the
only have
mixed
to,
media glue.
yeah, and that's got more of a glossy finish. So I do like the
Uh-huh.
matte though.
But I I love this matte.
Yeah, me too.
The easy way to do napkins is to paint on the glue, dry it, place the napkin, and when put portions of right when dry, iron the napkins. I try all the ways, and honestly, I can't do this with the napkins.
Yeah, like I said, I
I
mean, I know it can be done. It's just the time it takes to do it.
Yes, that's why I want to say maybe you can do it, but you need time, you need patience, and honestly, with 2 kids, one husband, one dog, and me,
Yeah.
I'm not a patient person, so it's complicated for me to do napkins. I
Yeah.
want to do the projects fast and easier, and next.
Well, look what you're doing in an hour. Really, you've got a lot done. So this is good. Yeah, sometimes that's all you have is an hour.
And that's other point. And for lives, I have to do a big project or something interesting in just 1 hour. So it's complicated for me.
Nope, you're doing fine. Sarah,
We
Sarah
have a lot
says,
of patience. We
we,
are mothers.
hey, you have to.
Yes. No, if you see right now, my face is like a shrimp face because I'm really, really red. Because yesterday I went to a soccer game uh, and 2 hours in the sun,
Oh no.
and I thought It's early. I don't need anything, but maybe next time I'm going to wear a cap or a hat or anything.
Yeah, it could be. Especially when it's so hot.
Yes, but 2 hours watching soccer. Yes, I need patience.
It's your job. Have to do our job.
Yes, it's maybe in 1 or 2 years he is going to tell me, "No, mom, don't come to my game. My girlfriend is going to be there." So
Oh, won't that be the day?
I have to do something right now with my kid.
No, you're doing a good job. You know you are. Yeah, when they get to be about 50, and then they're going to say, "Oh, that was great. You did a good job."
Maybe one day. I hope so. He's going to think like that.
They do. They come around. Or you could be lucky like me and have yours come with you when you go to Dallas. And
Oh, I hope so.
no,
Let- let-
yeah, Chad's a good one. Really, I couldn't get any luckier.
No, he's so cute. He's
He is
funny
adorable.
and he was really great with us in Dallas.
No, I like him. I guess I'll keep him.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's not white at
No, it
all.
is clearing up a lot. Yeah.
It is drying, so it needs more time. But next, the you can apply the second layer, and then you can apply the antique paste to get
Okay.
the the crackles.
Yeah,
I'm going.
we'll let it dry naturally.
Yes,
No point in ruining it just because we want to see it. Oh, Sarah says your son's so kind like you. Thanks, Sarah. But we have fun together, which is I'm really glad for that. Because we laugh together, we can tell jokes, we tell stories, we talk. Yeah, my daughter's very involved in her career right now, so we don't have that kind of time, to spend together. But eventually, but yeah, she's fun.
I have to wait this to dry.
Okay.
So I prepared something. I to spend some time, like as I'm waiting. Just let me change this.
Ooh,
This
what are
is
we
going
gonna do
to wait,
now?
and this is going to wait. And right now, I'm going to do some flowers.
Oh,
These are the flowers that I'm going to do today. The things that you need to do the flowers are uh, these ones that Cindy has.
yeah,
Uh,
that's good
these
stuff.
have 5 sheets of foam, and this is from C6. You need something like this. Something I got this from Lady E. These
Yeah, those
were,
are nice.
but you can find other brands with this kind of dies.
Sure.
And for example, I found this in Amazon. These are from
Wow.
Heartfelt. These are really amazing because this has a lot of colors.
Those
I
are
don't
nice.
like too much that they are like metallic colors, but well, you can use them.
And you can paint those. I mean, you could actually paint those if you wanted to. If you don't
Look,
like the metallic color, just dip them in some paint.
yes, and maybe a piece of wire that
Hi,
is going to.
hi, Ida. Ida's here.
Hi, sorry if I'm not saying hi to everyone, but
Oh no, you're
I am
teaching.
trying to spend some time between drawings and
That's why
everything.
you have me here.
Yes, I know. And a little piece of wire. And maybe you can use this kind of gelatos to paint the flowers. They come in different colors, or you can use paints, or you can use inks. I don't know what you want. For example, here in Mexico, it's difficult to get the new inks from Stamperia, but if you have those inks, you can use those inks and a little piece of sponge.
Yeah, I use the oxide inks, the Ranger
Mm-hmm,
stuff,
mm-hmm,
and there's a lot of those colors too. That's what I kind of like because there's so many different colors. You can kind of match
uh-huh.
what you want to do.
Yeah, I found these gelatos and they are great because they have a lot of colors. These are metallics, these are like soft colors, and these are like vibe colors.
Oh,
Mm, Today, let me use this one. These are like small crayons. If you apply with water, you can paint with them. But
really? I
today I'm
haven't
going to
tried
use
those.
like chalks. So let me show you.
So I guess this is something else I have to buy, right?
And here I have the flowers that I already cut with the Big Shot.
All right.
And you can paint them so with these gelatos that, as I told you, are like crayons.
Oh,
I'm going to paint them just in the middle. You can see the color, I don't know. They
yeah.
are really soft.
Oh, how nice.
Some of the flowers that I did for other projects are like this. Sometimes they ask me, how do you do the flowers? I watch a lot of Emilia's videos in YouTube, and I try to do my best.
That's nice with the sponge too. That works well.
Yes, because the color is soft and you don't have lines and everything. So
Yeah.
it's easy with the sponge and with this kind of gelatos. If you have the inks, you can do the same with the sponge and you apply the ink. But as I told you, here in Mexico, we don't have the new inks from Stamperia.
Yeah.
So I have to get other things.
Well, no, this seems to work fine. And the new inks don't have purple.
I don't know. They have a lot of new colors, right?
Oh, there's 12.
Uh-huh. Right now, I have this. Let me put this here. And no, I'm not going to iron my clothes. I hate to iron my clothes.
Oh, well, you still can use your iron. Now, with that Sizzix foam, when you make the flowers, you know what else you can do to get those to shape? You can heat them with your heat gun,
Yes.
and they'll swirl
And you
the
can
same way.
also use this kind of, for example, if you don't have this little iron or anything, you can use this one, a sponge or a piece of foam, and you can do this.
Sure, that works too.
So I'm just giving some ideas. Maybe you can watch the experts too.
No, you're
But
doing fine.
as you can see, this is not flat anymore. I
Hmm.
only did the thing with the sponge and with this tool. Or you can place the flowers here like this. Oh, and you can see that they are not flat anymore. Just a little bit. And when they are dry, when they are hot, you can do other things.
That's quick too. That's nice and easy.
Yes.
That's not even 2 seconds to get that going.
No, it's you have to do this quick, because if not, you are going to have small flowers.
Little shrinky bits.
Yes. So it's easy like this. So that's it.
That's what I like about you, Blanche. You try so many different things. This is great.
I try to do my best.
Oh, you do a great job. No, it's fun to see such different things.
Yes, because sometimes if I show you the same, it's not so funny.
Well, that, and if you, like you say, okay, you want to make foam flowers. Well, you could spend 2 or 3 hours on YouTube, watch, a bunch of different videos, but this, you've cut through it all. You've done the research and you're showing us how to do it. Doing a great job.
So
I'm totally happy today watching you. Next week we have Patricia Chunga is going to be
Patricia Chunga.
our teacher. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. She's great. She have nice ideas too.
Yep. And then the week after that, it's going to be Teresa from Decoupage Queen. We're going to do something together.
So it's quick.
See, and it gives you guys a break.
I don't know when it's going to be my husband's surgery. So,
Well, not to worry about that.
but you know that I'm always here watching.
Well, that and yeah, I could every now and again I could do something.
These are the lips. And here you can have those leaves.
Yeah, start cutting your foam. I mean, now that you see how easy it is, I mean, this is just like a great way to spend an afternoon. You can cut dozens and dozens. You don't have to cut each of these flowers one at a time either. I notice when I cut, sometimes I cut foam, I can do 3 or 4, a stack of them at a time. So you could have plenty of these done in a short amount of time.
Yes, or you can, for example, with these ones, I cut a lot of them and I
Yeah,
can use them later.
yeah, they're all ready to go. I've got a little
Yes,
pile here.
and sometimes this is cheaper to wait to have flowers.
Yeah,
So the next thing that I'm going to do is that I have the wire. I don't know if you can see it because this is the wire, okay?
yep.
Right in the middle. And you can put, for example, 2 of these stamens. You can put here in the wire like this. Oh, my hands are shaking. I don't know
Oh,
why
yeah,
I'm
this is always the
nervous.
hard part. Yeah.
You know what? The last time I have a big mess with the hot glue. So, and you can with a sharpen thing, you can do something like this, and it's going to be easier.
Yeah, and some
And
of some of those flower dyes come with a hole in the center.
yes, but these
See,
ones don't have the hole in the center, so I have
mhm,
to do something to
right.
help.
Yeah, the Sizzix ones have it, Craft Passion ones have them. But yeah, it's no big deal to punch a little hole.
Yes, and then if you have this, you can do something like this. And then I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right here. That's
And that,
the,
yeah, and that's the other thing. On this foam, you have to use hot glue. Regular glue
yeah,
will not work.
yes. Hot glue and good fingers.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you're watching my
Look,
hands.
it's
Sometimes I,
you,
I put my
you're
hands
all
close to
right.
me and I forget that I have the camera.
Nope, you're dead on. Perfect.
And here you have the other petals. A little bit of hot glue here and put the petals like this.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
And then you can use the layers that you want. Maybe if you want the bigger flowers, you can use 3 layers. For example, as you can see in my package of the dies, I have 5 sizes of the dies.
Yeah.
I only use, for example, today I cut only the 3 smallers, but if
Oh,
you want bigger flowers, you can use them
perfect.
too. And then you need the scissors if they don't fly, and you can cut the scissors doesn't cut anymore. You can cut this here, and you have flowers.
Couldn't be any easier.
So let me do another one, maybe a bigger one. So the hole here, and in the bigger one, and petals. And the same, you choose 2 or 3 of these stamens with the wire. And then you put the wire here.
They're awfully pretty.
And as you can see with the gelatos, you can do the flowers in any color.
Mm-hmm.
Just you need the foam, the white foam, but also you can do them in pink or other colors. I don't know if I have some here. For example, I did this.
Oh.
This was like pink one, and I paint with the brown gelatos.
Yeah.
So you can choose the colors that you need with the projects that you are doing, and you can do the flowers that you need.
Hi, Alda. Alda and I were talking earlier about Dallas, all the stuff we got
Oh,
to do.
she is ready.
We're getting there.
And here you have the second flower
Very pretty.
and the petals here. I don't know if you can listen to my dog. She's
No,
sitting, and
I
the
can't. I
and
can't
the
hear.
dish is like tuck 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 tuck.
I like when they lick
So,
the bowl dry. My cat, we've got stainless steel bowls, and sometimes all you can hear is them licking that metal down to the knuckle.
yes.
What is that? It
And
sounds like
then
sandpaper, you know?
I'm going to do the last one. The last one is going to be a smaller one again. So you can spend the whole afternoon doing flowers.
Yeah, but once you have the prep work done, you could just sit there and have a little pile and just go to town.
Yes, and if you don't have the dice and the big shot and everything, you can find some flowers in Pinterest, and you can cut the foam and you can have the flowers.
Yeah. Or even if you've got a cricket,
Yes,
you can go and get flower patterns there. I've actually looked to see, different stuff. So yeah.
yes, I tried to buy my big shot. Um, I don't know, 1.5 year ago, and it's very useful.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, I used to find the flowers in Pinterest, and I cut the foam, and that's it.
Yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes. And the materials that you can use, for example, I'm showing you today this kind of flowers, but you can use vellum, or you can use, for example, the papers from the pads of any
Mm-hmm.
collection from Stamperia, and you can do the same flowers.
Yeah, and I saw the other day, did you see that on with ITD, how they did that with the rice paper?
Oh, yes, the 3D flowers.
Yes. Wasn't that beautiful?
Yes.
So there's a lot of potential.
So we can have here the flowers. And These are easy flowers, but I think that they look great.
They do.
Yes, I used to love Prima flowers, but honestly, it's difficult to get them here, and it's a little bit expensive to buy flowers and flowers. Also, if you want, you can use the flowers from Stamperia sets. These are useful too,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, they don't have a real wide selection, unfortunately.
No, they don't have a lot. And next, if you can see, this is the bunny, and this is not white anymore. Do you see?
All right. Yes. Is it dry?
Yes, this is dry.
Oh, good.
And then you can put the next layer, that is the final crackle, second step, and the same. It has to be a thicker layer, not too thin, and it's better to only paint. It's like painting, but just once.
All right.
You can, I don't know if you can see that it's a thicker layer.
Yeah. So you're not doing a whole lot of brushing, just getting it down.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's, I don't know if you can see that it shines when you have
Oh, yeah.
the fine line.
Okay.
Let me put this in the side. And I have here my covers. And if you remember, I have here the crackle, the crackle varnish. And for example, right now I cannot see the flowers and the bunny and everything.
Now for the
So
magic.
let me show you. I'm going to use this one, the vintage antique paste. And this is one. This is the first one that Stamperia have, and I can.
So you're using it straight. You're not.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes I use the spirit. Is not. It's like turpentine, but without the bad thing of the bad smell.
Right.
I
And
have
wasn't
a
it
little.
the other baby oil? Can you use, wasn't it baby oil that you can?
I saw that Sarah, I think, she used the baby oil. I don't use that one. I use the
Yeah.
turpentine. And here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Use baby oil.
And then
I remember when it first came out, everybody was screaming that they're covering everything up. It was like,
I know,
no.
I know when I did my first workshop with Anthony's here in Mexico, we were like, Really? We spend a lot of time painting, and then we need to cover everything with brown.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he used to laugh about that. Just cover.
Yes, and he always tell us up and down. You can use a thicker or thinner layer of this one, and you can do it brown or just a little softer. And,
Well, you start to see the stencils now.
and then with baby wipes, I don't know how which time is it right now, but I think that
You're
I
fine.
spent a lot of time today.
That's okay. You showed a lot of good stuff. Don't apologize.
I don't know if you can see them, but here are the flowers. Maybe you can clean a little bit more in some places.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you. For example, in that workshop, I used to see some people that the projects were really, really darker, and other projects were like, oh, like with
Right.
no partner.
Yeah, no, it's a judgmental thing. And and even when you do it on molds, it's going to even be different too. There's some things you want to stay really dark. So it's up to you.
Yes. Or for example, for steampunk projects, you can do it really darker. You can
Yeah,
use more of the product. But if the projects are more like shabby or anything, you can do them not so darker, right?
exactly. Yeah. Can you see the crackle yet? I can't see it from here.
Just
Oh, good.
the stencil uh is not so big, but I can see little crackles here in the bigger parts.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, and when you're doing the live too, you can't really get all the detail.
Yes. And for
But we
example,
trust you.
the idea of the project was to put this here. I don't know if I can get the crackles right now because honestly, it's better to get them naturally,
Oh yeah,
and
let's wait.
it's
Let's-
it's going to take more time.
Okay, we
But
can do that.
I can show you the crackles later in the pictures that I'm
Oh
going
yeah.
to share with you. And with those crackles, later I'm going to use this one, the antique paste, the Umbra one.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to put this cord here. I don't want to touch it too much because I don't want to lose the crackle varnish right
Oh,
now.
how pretty. All right. No, we
But
will wait. We'll wait. We'll
the
trust you.
idea
And
is this one, and maybe you can put this like this.
oh yeah. No, you've put a lot of time in these covers, so let's do it right. You want to have something great to look at.
And maybe I can clean a little bit more to see the paper.
Hmm.
Maybe it's too darker. And the last step is going to be like this.
Okay. Well, we'll wait for the
Okay?
pictures. You want to switch your camera?
Yes.
All right.
Uh, Let me see.
Okay.
Let me change the camera. Uh,
We're almost there. Okay. No, that was great, Blanche. Honest to God, you showed us so much today. I really
I
appreciate it.
think that we spent almost 2 hours.
No, it's all
There
right.
were a lot of steps.
No, it was wonderful. No, Sharon says thanks. We don't mind. We don't mind at all because you showed us all right how many products and how many techniques, and you showed us a lot, and it's going to be great. So we'll look for the pictures when you're done,
Yes,
and
yes, I'm going to show you the pictures, but as you can see at the beginning, the crackles that I'm going to get with the bunny are like these ones,
yes,
and I'm going to use the antique paste with this one. We are going
okay,
to see the crackles like this.
yeah. And I'm gonna try it this afternoon. I promise I'm gonna try it this afternoon,
Yes,
and I'll see
and
what I
as
get.
I show you at the beginning, when you have like darker backgrounds, you can use
Yeah.
the same product, the fine line crackle varnish, and then the antique paste, but the white one. Or you can
Okay.
use also the gold one, so
Oh,
you can see
yeah,
the
that'd be good
crackles
too.
with other colors.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty. I'm ready. Well, thanks everybody. Yeah. Alda says great. Sharon, she loved it.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
we appreciate it. And I'm
Thanks
glad
for
y'all
joining.
found us. Yeah. So I think by next week everybody else should be in, on the right time frame. So we'll be all set. So
I know.
Sarah
Today, I know
and
that we are
Crafty.
2 hours apart.
I'll just have to get used to it though, because you're not going to change.
No, we are not going to
Yeah,
change.
this is going to be it for you. I
Okay.
know. It's all right. Well, everybody, you have a great rest of your weekend. And some of you, it's probably getting to be pajama time. And for me, it's lunchtime. And California, let me see, you are still at breakfast. You could be having brunch. So, everybody, take
For me,
care.
it's breakfast.
And wait. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see you
Have a
soon.
nice weekend.
Bye bye.
Kisses to everyone. Thanks for joining.